Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me well? Could you give me some pluses and smiley faces in the chat that you can see me and you can hear me very well? So, yay! Excellent. Great. Sorry for the delay. There was some technical super problems. I'm wearing this because it's Halloween today, and well, Halloween is not our holiday, but it's a part of English culture. That's why the horns. Okay, today we'll be talking about listening, IELTS listening, and top listening life hacks. Could you tell me who is a teacher, who is an English teacher, who is a student, and do we have anybody who is planning to take IELTS soon? So could you write in the comment section, I'm a teacher, I'm a student, like what's going on? Okay, sweet. Regina, okay, the teachers. Hello, Ivan. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm an academic director at the MBA Center at BKC Moscow, and also I'm a SATA trainer, teacher trainer. I've taken IELTS several times. My result is 8.5 for IELTS. Woohoo, so 8.5 I got for listening. Okay, cool. Okay, now. So, IELTS listening, first of all, a couple of things about the format. So we've got 40 minutes for IELTS listening, 30 minutes we'll listen non-stop, okay? 30 minutes non-stop of listening, and then 10 minutes you transfer the answers to the answer sheet, okay? So all the answers you've written in the IELTS booklet, like basically where the tasks are, yeah? At the end of the test, at the end of the listening test, you have 10 minutes to transfer these answers to the answer sheet. The thing is, just make sure that you transfer the answers correctly, like number 1 goes to number 1, number 2 goes to number 2, okay, as easy as that. 40 questions in IELTS listening, 40 questions, 4 sections, so 4 listening parts, 4 different recordings, yeah? And the marking is from 1 to 9, the highest grades you can receive is 9 for IELTS listening. If you have questions about the formats, could you ask in the comment section, okay? Okay, we'll keep going. So, in the listening section, if you want to get band 7, band, it means a score. In IELTS, we don't say kind of like IELTS score, we say IELTS band. So, to get 7, you need 30 correct answers out of 40. Yeah, 40 answers in total. To get 7, you need 30. Which means that you can make about 9 mistakes. Good news. If you want an 8 for the listening section, 35 correct answers out of 40. So, well, a bit more challenging. If you want a 9, the highest score, well, you may make only 1 mistake or nothing. So, which score would you like to receive, ideally? Could you write to me? Which score do you want for IELTS listening? 7, 6, 8, 9, 8.5. Okay, 7. All right. Okay. Ooh, 5. Wow. So, Ivan, if you want to get a 5, basically about like 20 correct answers out of 40. So, like half should be correct. Yay. Yes, be ambitious, you know. If you aim high, if you aim okay, 8, 9, well, you'll get 7 and you'll be happy. Well, yes, so it's doable, you know. So for a 7, like 30 out of 40, well, for an 8, yeah, like 5 mistakes. Okay, now, before we turn to listening life hacks, a couple of things, like pre-life hacks. So first of all, in listening, we have tricky tasks. Have you ever taken the state exam, the Russian state exam, this ЕГЭ, ОГЭ? Who has taken these exams? A thumbs up in the comment section. So if you have taken the, yay! Whoa, Regina, wow, 94. Well done. So those who have, okay, Timberland, but do you have some like school exams? For example, after, like, when you finish school, do you have kind of an exam? So if you have, then it's going to be easier for you to tune into the IELTS listening tasks format, because again, like tricky tasks, like very specific format tasks. So those of you who have taken any exams, Cambridge exams or the state exam, that could be very useful. It could be easier for you. We listen only once. In the IELTS listening, you have only one chance, so you listen to it once. In Cambridge exams, you listen twice, but here we have only once. Yeah, I'm wearing this because of the Halloween, okay, so those people who are joining in. In listening, we have different accents. Like, what kinds of accents will we have? Only British English, do you think? Or there'll be Canadian English? Could you write in the comment section? Which accents can we have in our IELTS listening? British English, Australian English, Indian English, is it possible? Spanish English, Canadian, absolutely yes. Australian English, British, absolutely, yep. American, yes. Also Asian students, like from China, from Japan, Asian students can speak in the third section of listening. Oh, Regina, Jewish, Turkish, Arabic accents, possibly, yes. Jewish, Turkish, I'm not sure. New Zealand, yes. But again, it doesn't matter what the accent is, it's all standard English, okay? So you won't hear anything like Welsh or Scottish, so very specific dialects, no. Only standard English, so pretty much like a standardized, all right? But you should be exposed to different accents, which is why before the test, it's very good for you to listen to TED Talks, different, lectures from different speakers around the world, for you to tune into this, variety of accents, like Canadian English, also like radio stations, BBC, CNN, American, British, so make sure that you listen to TED Talks. Do you know what TED Talks are? TED. I'm gonna write it down for you. TED. Yes, TED Talks are super cool. Choose different speakers for your ears to be tuned into different accents. I've got attention here. Attention, it means 30 minutes. Listening needs you here and now. So 30 minutes, you're super focused, super concentrated on the tasks. If you get distracted, Fiji Islands, no, you may miss some answers, which is why 30 minutes, full attention. Actually, it's pretty difficult to do because we do get distracted and think about other things. In listening, it's pretty much crucial, but it could be trained, yeah? Which is why it's a very good idea to do full listening tests at home. Under the exam conditions, you grab a test, 40 questions, 30 minutes, you do it, to train, to focus, or to train your attention, yeah? Okay, so life hack number 1. I have a red here and also red here, so Halloween, So, do what they tell you to do. It's stupid and easy, but most people don't read the task, or they are not attentive. They just don't read the task and they write 2 words instead of 1 word. This is very silly, but it's there, pretty much every day people, are not attentive, and it's a pity that they get low scores because of this not being attentive. In listening, the task is, for example, here, yeah, write no more than 2 words. So the task asks you to write no more than 2 words. So if we have such a task, can we write 3 words? No. Can I write 1 word? Yes. Yeah, no more than 2 words. Can I write 2 words? Yes. But 3 words? No. If you write 3 words with such a task, it's a mistake. Also, here I have write 1 word and or a number. Have you seen before? A very often task. It means that we can write 1 word and a number, or just 1 word. Now, can you write 1 word and 2 numbers? Yes, no, in the comment section. because here we have a number. No, absolutely no way. Well, if you want the answer to be correct, you write one word and a number. I know it might seem very easy and very silly, but really lots of people, I don't know, many people, they just ignore the task and they write whatever kind of pops into their head. Oh, I want like two words, I'm going to write 2 words. So the first thing you do, you read the task and you do what they tell you to do. They, I mean Cambridge people who design the test. Yeah, 1 word, it's only 1 word. Yeah, okay, yes. So the next life hack number 2, be ready for synonyms and paraphrase. Actually, in listening as well as reading, we have synonyms, we have paraphrasing everywhere. Okay? For example, on the recording, they say blah blah blah, scholars. In the task, vice versa. In the task, in the listening task, you have scholars. On the recording, the speaker or speakers tell you academics. Yeah? And kind of like whoa, are they the same or different? Yeah, in kind of they're synonyms. Yeah. In the task, you have find new places to live. On the recording, yeah, or in the text in the reading section, we have colonize islands. Have a look, colonize islands. Whoa. Well, the meaning is the same. Yeah. The meaning is the same. Find new places to live, colonize islands. But you may be surprised, like, oh, wow, kind of like such different words. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Now, here. Kind of a test for you. Could you write your answers in the comment section? In the task, in the listening task, we have a sentence and then like imagine. Or we have a sentence with jewels. Yeah, jewels, this kind of these things in the picture. What synonyms can the speaker or the speakers give us to these words? Could you type your synonyms? So imagine, a synonym to imagine, and also jewels, a synonym. For us to be ready, you know, when in the task we see 1 word and on the recording from the speakers we hear other words. So, any ideas? Any kind of even silly ideas, just like type them in. What do you think? Okay, yep. What else? Any synonyms to jewels? Synonyms to imagine? That's it, only one answer from Rina. Timirlan, Zafar, any synonyms? Ivan? Okay, alright, yeah. Oh yes, pricey stuff, I heard. Idea. Could you maybe, I know, reload the page? Reload the page and check your audio settings. Can other people hear me? Can other people hear me? Yes, other people can hear me. Okay. Super. Oh, diamonds. Very good ideas. Now, there we go. These are our synonyms. So imagine or visualize. Yeah. So here in the picture I have a kitten visualizing itself as a lion. So visualize. Yeah. Also we had jewels, so precious stones, like diamonds, yeah, emeralds, they are precious stones. Also, diamonds. Yeah, you see, so synonyms are important in listening and reading section. If you're waiting for the speakers to say exactly the same words as in the task, it may not happen. Some words are going to be paraphrased, other words may be the same, so be ready for a bit crazy paraphrase. Okay, now, life hack number 3. Spell the words accurately, okay? Yeah, spell the words correctly. Why is it important? Because if you catch the answer correctly, but you wrote it down incorrectly, it's going to be a mistake. Unfortunately, in the IELTS listening section and in the reading section, wrong spelling is a mistake. So even if you catch the answer correct. Now, a spelling test for you. Okay, are you ready? Type your answers in the comment section. So, for example, the speaker gives us some answers and you have to write them down. So the word is assignment. Assignment. Could you write it down? Assignment. Even if you have no idea what the word means, could you just write it down? Use your, creative juices, your intuition. Just write it down. Assignment. Okay. Lovely, lovely. Keep writing. Just kind of in the listening section, you should be ready to write down the words. You have no idea what they mean, but you just write them down. Yes, because in listening, there are a lot of academic words. So just if you don't know the meaning, just write them down. Okay, the second word. Are you ready? The second word is drought. Drought. One of the common problems in today's world is droughts. Drought. Drought. Assignment and drought. Okay, super. Thank you for your answers. Yes, drought. Again, it might be quite challenging for you to write the words that you don't know, but again, in listening, it may happen. Actually, very often it happens. Drought. Okay, are you ready for the right answers? Okay, let's check. Okay, assignment. There you go. Let's have a look what you wrote. Okay. All right, but again, good ideas. Yes, assignment. We have an N here. Assignment, basically a piece of work. For example, if a teacher asks you to write an extended essay, it could be called an assignment. Yeah. Or for example, a teacher tells you to write a report about elephants. Yeah. Or a report about Halloween. Yeah. About Halloween costumes. It is an assignment. Yeah. It could be also a task. I have a lot of tasks to do. I have a lot of assignments. Drought, yeah, the situation when there is no water. No water, or it's a drought. Yeah, you can just say it together with me, drought. Yeah, the spelling is interesting, like a D-O-U, wow. Yeah, a bit crazy here, yeah. And N. Also assignment like government, yeah, government, yeah. Okay, so again, the life hack is spell words correctly and write with a pen. Notice interesting spelling, and for example, if you read, I don't know, an article or some Facebook comments, you go, oh wow, this word is interesting, yeah, the spelling. So, and kind of like maybe visualize certain words. Also, Russian helps. For example, like to read the words in a kind of a Russian funny way. For example, assignment. Well, if it helps you, or drawing, okay, it could be funny, silly, but again, if it helps, yeah, do it. Okay, moving on. Life hack number 4. Predict. Predict what? Predict the answers. Use your third eye, intuition. I don't know. You can predict the answers before the recording starts. Before the recording starts, you have 30 seconds, usually, yeah, you have some time to read through the questions and you can think of possible answers. Don't get overexcited though, because some people think that, this is the answer, and they may be wrong. Yeah, the answer may be different. But again, it is a really useful strategy. For example, here, this is from the listening section, yeah, the statement. And we need to write down the answer before, well, we listen and write down the answer. But before we hear the recording, we can think, what kind of a word goes into the gap? Is it a noun, an adjective, or a verb? Which word could go into the gap? What do you think? University, studying with the Open University demanded a great deal of noun. Yes, exactly. We need a noun. Noun in the singular, noun in the plural, yeah, like effort, or efforts? Exactly. You see? Also, like, do we need an article? Is it like an effort or efforts, right? This is also important because if you write an effort, 2 words, yeah, an effort. If you write effort, 1 word. This is super important because of the task, yeah, 1 word or 2 words. In the second meeting, she enjoyed meeting other students at meeting. Look, we have a meeting already. Yeah, she enjoyed meeting other students at what kind of a word? Also, we can think, is it a place, a name, right? Is it, I know, a number? Exactly. Yes, it is. Not attentive, you see? Place, exactly. It's a place. Yeah, like I enjoyed meeting other students. Where? Right? You see? So before even listening to the speaker, we already know that we should catch a name of a place, yeah? Maybe a name of a place or the place itself, yeah. Anastasia, for example, school, at school, right? Or, I don't know, somewhere else, yeah, at home, yeah? So this is what I'm talking about when I tell you to predict the answers. Noun, verb, adjective, also 1 word or 2 words, yeah? And also an article, yeah, plural or singular. Do you need an article or you don't need an article? Is it a place, name, time, number, yeah? So we could do this before the recording starts. Okay, lovely. Now, life hack number 5. Keep calm and guess the answer. So we've been talking about predicting the answer, now it's guessing. Especially if the questions are multiple choice questions, yeah? Here I have, look, A, B, C. If you miss the answer, if you just like didn't catch it, you just missed it, you were thinking of the Fiji Islands or your New Year, yeah? And you missed it, what do? You guess it. You guess the answer, okay? Again, intuition, common sense, like, I don't know, like, is it A, B, or C? Just guess it. Avoid leaving everything empty, right? So in your listening sheet, just like all the boxes should be filled in, yeah? So don't just leave, oh, I don't know, so like I'll put nothing. Well, not a good idea, because again, if you are lucky and if you are very good at guessing, who is good at guessing? Do you have any lucky people today? IT specialists tend to be very accurate very correct when they guess the answers to the questions. Yeah, even in reading, for example, even if they don't understand the text, they can guess the correct answers somehow. I don't know how. Yes, so please guess the answers if you missed any answers. Okay, moving on. Oh, again, life hack number 5. Practice section 3. So again, in the listening section, we have 4 sections. We have 4 listening parts, 4 different recordings. Section 3 tends to be the trickiest, you know? It tends to be the most challenging. Most students say that yes, section 3 is the most challenging, which is why I really recommend practicing section 3. For example, section 3, usually we have the multiple choice questions, like A, B, C questions, yeah? And always, section 3 is a dialogue between 2 people. Students are talking to each other about some academic topic, or for example, one student talks to a teacher, yeah? So they're discussing some university stuff, academic topics, I know, their projects, lectures. So the content is academic. So here we have a topic study on gender in physics. Gender, like male, female. So the topic is already quite academic, yeah, and you can have a look at the questions and the options, yeah, ABC options. Whoa, science, technology, the teachers marked them in an unfair way. You see, so an academic topic which could cause difficulties. What is tricky about this task? The trick is that the two people will discuss something about A, they will say B, and they will say something from C. So you will have an idea that they discuss everything, but only one answer is correct. Okay? And students go crazy because of this task. Oh, like they discussed everything. What do I choose? But actually, only one answer is correct. Why? Because they will mention all the parts, but in a kind of wrong way. One word or some words are going to be not the same as in the task. Okay? So, for example, like here in 25, reduce stress. Reduce kind of like reduce, right? If they say something, oh, there is a lot of stress. There's a lot of stress. Do we choose A? No, because I haven't heard anything about reducing stress. So for me to choose A, I need to hear synonyms. Synonyms, yeah, we've discussed the synonyms. Synonyms like make it smaller, less stress, stress. Some, synonyms for me to choose A. If I don't have any synonyms, I can't choose A. Yeah. To tune into the format of section 3, you need to do section 3 a couple of times. So you take test 1, for example, like any listening test, you go to section 3 and you complete only section 3. Yeah. Then you check your answers. You can read the script at the back of the book. Yeah. You understand, I see where my mistakes are and also why these answers are correct. Then you take another test, and also from this test you also choose only section 3. You see where I'm driving at? Basically, you choose only section 3s and you complete only section 3. Again, for you to to tune into the format, to catch the tricks, to catch these traps, from section 3. After doing 5 section 3s, you will feel confident, you will understand the tricks, the traps. You will have insights like, whoa, now I'm the master of section 3. So this technique is super useful, when you choose one section of listening and you do only this section from different tests, like a targeted approach. Super effective. I've heard that students say that yes, it did help them to understand the tricks and traps. Yeah. How are we doing? Could you make some noise in the comment section? Is it useful? Have you ever done section 3? Yeah. Any comments about section 3? Any tricks? Is it useful for you or no? Practice section 3. Yes or no? Could you give me some answers in the comment section? Okay, the last life hack. Oh yes, I see the answers. Okay, we'll just go back a little bit. Yes. Yes, good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because really is they say that the level of challenge increases. Yeah, the first section of listening is the easiest, and the fourth, the last, is the most challenging. But actually, people say that section 3 is the most challenging. Excellent. Yeah, Tamerlan, I'm happy it is useful. Okay, and we are moving on to the last life hack number 7. Read the script, section 2, maps. Listening section 2 very often, super often, contains a map. Have you ever seen a map in listening section 2? Could you write it down? Yes or no? A map could be kind of a small map, a big map, a map of a city. Yes, everyone has seen a map, absolutely. Because it's tricky, that's why they include a map. And if you've never done such a task in the listening section, you might have some difficulties. Now, here, I don't just tell you practice listening section to maps, I'm telling you to read the script. So after you've completed a test, yeah, or like after you've completed section 2, a map, you've checked the answers, so these are my mistakes, kind of blah blah blah, you can read the script. So the task could look like this. Let's have a look at this beautiful map. Look, this is a map of a farm. Yeah. Here I have some kind of objects, and this is quite a big map. Now, the question for you is, do we have A in the map? Do you see the letter A? We have B, C, we have H. Who sees A? Ooh, Tamerlan, I'm very happy for you. Yes? Do you see A? Where is it? Why? Yes, okay. Michael, yeah, got that. Yeah, because here, A is here. Some students miss it. Seriously. You might think it's stupid again, but I'm telling you the truth. Some students just don't see this A. But it's in the answers, okay? So they write B instead, and it's wrong. They just don't see A. For some reason, kind of they don't notice it. You guys, you need to look at the map and see what is given. So A is here, B, C, D. New barn is here, car, park, okay, farm, yard. You should see what's given in the map, you know. Very easy, but really people just, oh, wow, I haven't noticed, oh, it's there, you know. So, this is a typical task, yeah, and after you've done this map, you've checked the answers, at the end of the book, you have a script. A script, basically, what the speaker says. Every word the speaker says. Here, have a look, I have the script. Why is it useful to read the script, yeah, after you've done the task? Because here you see where the answers are. Look, ooh, scarecrow, yeah? Scarecrow was here, the first 15, yeah? Question 15, where is it? And now we read the answer. You can actually listen and read at the same time. So question 15, scarecrow, you can see, in the corner, beside the main path. These are the keywords that give you the answer, yeah? The keywords here basically deal with prepositions, directions, in the left, in the right, on the opposite side, over the bridge, you know, behind. Here, beside the main path, yeah? Let's have a look at 16. Ahead of you, it's opposite. Again, beside the side path. You see? Off to the right, just over there. These keywords are crucial for you to catch the answer, yeah? And this is how you prepare yourself for this vocabulary with prepositions, different synonyms, like structures, for directions, yeah? For you to kind of be confident and to understand the vocabulary, the words and structures for, like they say in a map, if you have a map, yeah? Have a look here, go towards the bridge, turn right, just before it. Walk along, yeah? Ooh, this is an interesting one. Have a look, question 17. On the first bend you come to. Whoa, the first bend. Okay, ideas in the comment section. What is on the first bend? What is it? Okay. Fiji house, yeah. Ivan, you've done that, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, you won't believe it, but many people agree with you. Yeah. Ooh, Timerlan wins the first prize. Ivan, also, the first prize to you. Yes, Exactly, Anastasia. Absolutely correct. The first bend and the first turn. Yeah. So if we have a look, question 17, absolutely correct. So let's have a look. Where's the first bend? 17, cafe. Yeah. Okay. So kind of here. Yeah. The first bend. So if cafe is D, yeah, is the first bend, the first turn. Many students are not ready to hear this vocabulary, so they hear the first band, oh, what is this, what? And also actually on the recording they say, on the first bench you come to, on the first bench you come to, bench you come to, bench you come to, exactly. Just like listen to this, and like, what is this? Because like it's connected speech, everything is connected. The speaker won't say, on the first bend you come to. No, on the first bench you come to. It's bench you come to. Hello. Yeah, you should be ready also for the natural flow of speech, connected speech. Yeah. So, side of the path, ta ta ta. Yeah, well, this one is pretty easy. Yeah. So, again, the life hack is, where's my life hack? Read the script for maps. Again, you can choose only section 2, only maps from different tests, and do kind of like 3 or 4 maps, right? Well, today I'm doing 2 maps and reading the script, like choosing the super words, right? And tomorrow I'm gonna do 2 maps, you know? Like you doing it in a targeted way. And after you've read 4 scripts, yeah, with maps, you're gonna be full of this vocabulary, like opposite, on the bend, blah blah blah, at the junction of, and you feel confident and pretty much ready to attack this listening section 2 task. Where have I taken this beautiful script? You'd ask me this question, yeah? Where to take this beautiful script? From the official IELTS sources, from the test makers. Don't just go online and get any map, you know. Trust the official sources, please, please trust the official sources and people who actually create IELTS tests and these books. So I'm kind of going to be promoting Cambridge books and advertising them, but to be honest, they are the best on the market, and these are official Cambridge tests from the test makers. And also you have 4 tests, right? So 4 listening tests, and at the back of the books you have the scripts, you have the answers, you have the scripts. So the scripts, again, like this. Yeah, it's very useful that you have questions underlined. So after you've done a task, for example, you can again check the answers, read and listen, or you can only read first, understand, you know, maybe translate certain things, or you can read and listen at the same time. Yeah. After you've done that, you can actually go back to the task now without the script. Yeah, without the script, just the task, and do the task again. You know, and have everything correct, but now you listen and you understand pretty much every word, you know. This is super useful. It takes time, yes. If you're lazy, well, yeah, it may take a while to kind of force yourself to do that, but it's worth it, you know, to do this cycle, like do the task, then check with keys, go to the script, read the script, like translate if needed, then close the script, do the task again, and this time understanding everything. Yeah, but again, it's only for those kind of hardworking people, for those who kind of, yes, I want an 8, I want a 9, I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, so lazy people also can have a go, can just try it out, see how it goes. So you guys, now practice makes perfect. How many IELTS listening tests do you think you should do before the exam? In the comment section, could you just like tell me like 5 listening tests before the exam, or like 25, 55? How many listening tests? Whoa, Zafar, 10, whoa, 50, come on everyone, like seriously? 50 IELTS tests, listening tests, 100. Now tell me, like, what is achievable, like realistically? How many listening tests can you do? Yeah, all the time. Oh, 30? Really? Gosh. Well, before I took IELTS, I think I did, whoa, about 10, I think, yes. 10. Yeah, 10 IELTS listening tests. And you know, when you do a listening test, it's very rewarding. Rewarding, kind of, you feel success. You do it, it takes only 30 minutes. Then you check with the keys and then kind of like 35 out of 40, woohoo! You feel success, you feel that you've achieved something today. Alina, how many listening tests should you do before your IELTS exam? Yes, Timilan, it does depend on the preparation time. Yeah, if you have no preparation time, then yeah. But again, to avoid surprises, to be ready with the format, and to be ready, like what tasks are in the test, or at least one test. Yeah, just have a look, like do it. Yeah, it's super useful. Also, kind of like if you're a teacher, you can do some IELTS tests once in a while, to kind of stay fresh, to keep your language fresh, and also to feel this success that, wow, I have 40 out of 40, yes, I rock and roll. Now you guys, time for your questions. What questions have you got about the listening section? Even kind of the most stupid, silly questions, shoot questions. Questions about life hacks, questions about the format, materials, teachers. Also, you can ask questions now. Question time. Could you please write in the comment section your questions? One of the, Елизавета, you're most welcome. One of the trickiest thing for me when I took the IELTS test, I took the official IELTS test, it was, I think, in section 2. Very often they have a box, and with gaps, and there the task is to fill in the gaps. Yeah. Here, very often the answers could be very close together. So, and when, for example, you miss one answer, you kind of like, whoa, I've missed one answer. You start thinking, what did he say? And then bam, you miss another one. You see? So, because the answers could be very close together. Also, in listening section 4, the answers could be very close together, which is why, another life hack, a bonus life hack, if you miss one answer, if you didn't catch it, if you, got distracted and you just miss it, you don't have it, stay calm, stay on the task, be focused, focus on the next question right away. Because if you start freaking out, if you start panicking, like, oh, I missed the answer, or you could miss the next one, you see? Which is why, okay, you missed one, okay, it's 1 out of 40, okay, not a big deal, right? You missed one, you stay focused on the next one. Because again, the answers will be close together. Regina, you are most welcome for your attention. I hope it was very useful. I plan to do on the but yes, Timilan, there are going to be more webinars in November, in December about different parts of the exam, about speaking, writing, pretty much we're gonna cover, I think, all the parts. So yeah, you can prepare your questions, okay, about different parts. So just write them down, or as you're preparing, write down the questions, and then when there's a webinar, you can just ask them. Right. Any other questions? Ivan, a very good question. You see, in the listening section, you really don't take notes. In TOEFL exam, yeah, TOEFL, you do take notes. In IELTS, well, you have a task, right? So you follow, like on the map you follow, right? And then I don't see the point of taking notes. You listen and read the task at the same time, especially in section 3. You listen and read the options, listening and reading at the same time. But taking notes, well, I'd recommend not taking notes and training yourself listen and read at the same time. Or read before the recording starts and then just listen. Because taking notes takes time and it does distract you. Yeah? I don't know. I never make notes. Making notes is distracting. I have no idea how you do it. In TOEFL, yes, because like you listen first and then you listen and you take notes. It's like the only thing. In TOEFL, in IELTS, you have a task. You focus on the task and you listen to catch the correct answer. Are the webinars online? Елизавета, webinars are online events. We have the recordings of webinars, I think, yes, and you can listen to the recordings if you have registered to the webinar, and the link to the recording will be sent to you. If you want some face-to-face events, you can check our website and also like subscribe to our news, and you'll receive some events like presentations, certain events. There are also some courses and training that we provide for a certain sum of money about IELTS and TOEFL. Yeah. So have a look at the teacher training, for example, Facebook page. You have a teacher training thing with some other events like for teachers, for students also. Okay. Zodiac sign. Ooh. I'm a Taurus, Regina, and fire. Yes, you're quite right about fire. I'm a fire tiger, according to Chinese. What's the face? Chinese horoscope. A fire tiger. Yeah, so fire is kind of everywhere. So Taurus. Yes. Yes, excellent. So thank you very much, you guys, for your attention and nice answers and questions. So happy Halloween, and this weekend I think Moscow will be celebrating. So there'll be more webinars, okay? So I'll just best of luck with your preparation. Bye. Take care. Be good. Oh, maybe like today, not actually good. Be bad. Sometimes it's nice to be bad and not. Take care.